Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and Warren Buffett said buying Bitcoin isn't investing. Do I agree? I absolutely do. Bitcoin is a speculative asset. I'm not going to waste your time, and I'm not going to tell you that I think that Bitcoin is the next biggest thing. No, I absolutely don't. I've told you the story on how I lost $400,000 in Bitcoin. You can go ahead and watch that if you want that recap again. But I've lost $400,000 in Bitcoin. Thankfully, that's a scratch in the bucket. Thankfully, I am making more than the average, and I will earn more than the average over the course of my entire life, and my net worth will be more than the average for my entire life. So that $400,000 is not hurting. It's not hurting at all. I'm lying to you. It's hurting. I'm thinking about the property that I could have right now with $400,000, and that's hurting right now because there was a property for sale for $373,000, and imagine if I could buy that cash. Boom, just drop in the bucket. Now it's contingent for somebody else. Ooh, that hurts. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about why Bitcoin is not an investment. It's a speculative asset. You don't really know what it is. A lot of people think that they know what it is, but they don't have no money. The people who think they know what it is don't have no money. I don't want nobody in the comment section talking about Bitcoin that doesn't have any money. When I say any money, I'm talking about you don't have $500,000. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about Bitcoin. You don't got $500,000. Just don't do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not even being condescending or anything like that. I'm just saying, hey, this thing is really not based on anything whatsoever. Okay, yes, you want to desensitize. You don't want the government to be in your business. You don't want the who's who to know what you're doing with your money. It's used for a lot of money laundering. It's used for a lot of illegal activity. It's really used for a lot of scammers. People have utilized it constantly to scam, whether it's food, whether it's real estate, whether it's people, credit cards in the black market. So guns is really used for illegal activities. And if you don't think that that's going to be regulated, if you don't think that that will be shut down by the powers that be, you got another thing coming. I don't think that with all of our wisdom that you would be that blindsided if that were to happen. Another thing, of course, just like the .com era, I said this in one of my stock market videos. I said this in one of my shorts. But just like the .com era, you're going to have a lot of booms and you're going to have a lot of busts. There are some things that may stick, and there are some things that just simply won't. Look at those NFTs, digital pictures. I couldn't imagine back then. You know, Goku should have sold for like $100 billion. It's ridiculous. Stuff that we've always had. We've always had the ability to draw online. Now they just put it on a website, called it an NFT, and made you spend millions. I am absolutely ashamed that people fell for this. People were scammed by this. Gorilla, whatever, this, that. Oh my goodness. They had every sports person from Steph Curry to, that's the only name, to Tom Brady doing this stuff. Absolutely ashamed. Where did you think that that was smart? How did you think that that was a good idea? What was it based on? Did you know it? What did I tell you in the stock market? You have to know it, use it, like it, and know where it's going in the future. There's one thing about Bitcoin, you don't know where it's going in the future. It can go up, it can go down. It's not based on nothing. It doesn't have a business behind it. You can't really base whether to invest or not based on what they're doing business-wise. It has nothing to base on. It's just buy more, it'll go up. Don't buy and it'll go down. That's it. It's a roller coaster with nothing attached to it. I mean, no new information. So the only time it goes up is when people just pour money into it for no reason, and then you hear Bitcoin is up, and then the news takes over, and then it comes crashing back down, and then the people hold who didn't get to pull out in a timely manner, and then a year or two later, they'll say Bitcoin is up again. I mean, like, what is it based on? What business? What model? I mean, they say that, oh, it's going to have, you're going to run out of currency, but they're using it as an investment. It's not even being used for what it was supposed to be used for. Let's talk about it. It's not being used for what it's supposed to be used for. And when you run out of Bitcoin, can you now just trade it to a normal person for US dollars? Is that what you're going to do? Are they going to now buy back their Bitcoin in order to ensure that it can continue to trade? Like, it doesn't make sense. They'll never run out of Bitcoin. I can promise you that, because if they were supposed to run out, they should have already run out. I mean, with all the frenzies behind it, with all the stuff behind it, they should have absolutely ran out. It's not based on anything. It's not McDonald's. You can't say McDonald's needs to come out with a new menu in order to increase sales. You can't say Apple needs to come out with a new product line in order to catch people's attention. You can't say Meta needs to innovate and go into the future with a digital place called the metaverse. You can't say any of that with Bitcoin. Bitcoin can remain the same, go up and down, and that's all it's based off of. For me, it's a no. It's not an investment. Bitcoin doesn't even think it's an investment, but the high risk, high reward person who's never actually won anything, doesn't have no type of money, is going to tell me that this is the investment that I should get into. I've never met a millionaire, a billionaire, or anything in between that had said, I got $1 million off of Bitcoin. I got $1 billion off of Bitcoin. But you know what the brokey is going to tell me? They're going to tell me that, hey, look who did get $1 million. Hey, look who did get $1 billion. But I can talk to physical billionaires. I can talk to physical millionaires when it comes to real estate, when it comes to stocks. So we all know that millionaires are made every day in the stock market. A lot of the time it's just from their 401k, they're elderly. I understand that we all want to live a luxurious life and we don't want to just die millionaires. But millionaires are made every day in the stock market. They're made every single day in real estate. And I can actually see and talk to them. If you want to be able to be one of those people that I can see and talk to about your millions, then hop on the old train of old money that has been working forever, and then use your Bitcoin to rent out my home, rent out my rental properties, and then we can talk, because I'll still get your Bitcoin if the world does end up transitioning that way, because you'll still need a place to rest your head, and I will provide that for you. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.